Let's go on the record on cause number DC 207342. Council, make your appearances.
Reagan Herod here on behalf of Plaintiff Capson Development Group and also Keith Davis.
Lawrence Granite here on behalf of Victor Manuel Badillo individually and doing business as B&H Construction Company and 2BH Construction LLC.
Haven Massey here on behalf of Big D Concrete Inc.
All right, let's go ahead and proceed. I think we have two motions. One of the, I guess there's an attorney missing. Does anyone want to try to call this person before we get started, or text them or something?
I can have my secretary do that, Your Honor.
Sounds good. Let's proceed with the other motion.
Give me 1 second to ask my secretary. I'll be right back. How's that?
No problem.
Okay. The first is my motion to compel, Your Honor, in response to a motion to quash the deposition of Terrence McGee. Mr. McGee is one of two members of the LLC that is Plaintiff Capson Development Group, and he helped fund the project with $1 million investment for the property. He continues to help funding efforts. He guaranteed along with Mr. Davis, the other member in the LLC, $3.125 million loan, and he's actually received payments during the course of the project. We want to know things about the project that he has heard from the other partner, the other manager, who admittedly, and we understand, is more in charge of the day-to-day, but he's got to be communicating with his funder for this. So we're trying to get his deposition. Their request for admissions found that, admitted, we sent them a request for admissions. They admitted he's involved with the management of the business, both the financial management of Capson and the development and construction. We'd like to know what kind of deliberations and discussions he's had with his other member, as well as communications he's had with the other member about relevant things such as the progress of the project, which is at issue here, as well, and the predicaments and problems.
Mr. Granite, is this your motion or is this Mr. Herod's motion?
This is my motion to compel in response to Mr. Herod's motion.
Okay, I get it.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
So we think we have good cause to take his deposition. Plaintiff is saying that he really doesn't have any knowledge of anything, but we find that difficult to believe.
Response?
Yes, Your Honor. It's not just plaintiff that's saying that. Terrence McGee submitted an affidavit. We submitted an affidavit of Terrence McGee where he says he knows nothing about this about the day-to-day of this project. He wasn't there. He didn't visit the site except for one time, didn't see any of the conditions. This is a construction defect or construction litigation case. Significant problems existed, errors, defects. The utilities.
Have you already produced the corporate rep?
We produced a corporate rep. We've produced Keith Davis, who was in charge of the daily affairs. We've objected because of relevance. Even their motion to compel, I disagree that there's any basis that he has any knowledge that would be relevant to this case. He's going to be sitting there saying, I don't know. No, and essentially just driving up costs for all the parties. There are a ton of witnesses that can and should be deposed, which have been punted till after our second mediation at the end of this month. And at this time, I just think that a person who is only a financial investor, or that's what he has testified, that he had no, knowledge of the ongoings as they were going on, it just seems kind of impractical and a little bit absurd to have his deposition now, and that it costs whenever we have tons of other people like the contractors who repaired and replaced millions of dollars worth of utilities and concrete that haven't been deposed.
When is this case set for trial?
It's set for, I believe, the end of this month, but there's been an agreed motion by all the parties to move it to February of next year.
Have I already signed that? Let me take a look at it.
No, that was just filed, I think, Thursday or Friday of last week, because we were having issues getting everyone's consent.
Does the guy that's not here, did he consent?
Yes, sir. Everyone's consented. With the
And
exception
when
of.
in February did you want it?
The 22nd.
Rhonda, go ahead and reset this case to February 22nd, please. Let me just make sure she got that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to order this deposition to take place, but you have 150 days to respond. So hopefully you can get the other depositions done. And then if this deposition still needs to be done, it can be done after that. Okay.
I'm not sure I'm clear on that. So you're instructing us to take all the other depositions first?
No, I just said it needs to be done within 150 days.
Okay, great.
But that means that I would guess that the other depositions are going to go first since he has that much time.
I understand, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right, what do you want to do? What is the story on this other attorney?
We contacted him. We had to leave voicemail. He did not answer his phone.
Who is it?
Mr. Peebles, CD Peebles.
Oh, yeah. Am I remembering, didn't he have some health issues at some point, or am I not remembering that? He's an older guy.
He's a little bit older. And
I mean, I'm not trying to criticize him.
No, I know. I don't know anything about his health condition, Your Honor.
Oh, I thought that at some point he had some kind of health condition, but maybe not.
I hope not.
What is the motion involving him?
I'm just trying to get his client's insurance documents, his insurance policy. And he has answered his response to request for disclosure saying none exist. And then he is answering his interrogatories telling me they do exist, but they haven't reported it. They're not reporting it to their carrier, and they have no indication, or what is his word? They have no inclination, and they will refuse to cooperate with any insurance company. But I think we have a right to have the insurance information.
You absolutely do. So I'm going to order that to be produced if he decides to file a reconsideration. I don't know why he's not here, but he'll need to produce that in 2 weeks. So for both of these orders, who's going to prepare these?
I will, Your Honor.
So prepare both orders, share it with all parties. Make sure on the order it says that this was heard on August 2nd, 2021. Also, when you finish and you conferred with everybody, email it to Rhonda as well as e-filing it. And it'd be great if everyone signed off on it if they can. Just let us know that you conferred. You have any questions?
None, Your Honor.
No, Your Honor.
Thank you, guys. You guys have a good day. You be safe. Okay. Good luck with your mediation.
Thank you,
Your Honor.
Thank you. Bye-bye.